Today is a big day. We are going to the 126th US Open at Shinnecock Hills. Got into New York yesterday afternoon, drove up to the Hamptons, and God bless jet lag at the moment. It is 5:30 in the morning, but we are up. We are probably in the first kind of 30 cars here in the park and ride. Now, I'm going to the Friday, so if you're watching, they had delayed start Thursday. So I think I've potentially struck gold here because they had a lot of marquee groups stopped with a couple of holes left. And so I'm assuming they're going to be teeing off about now. It said dawn, and then we're into a full day's worth of action. So yeah, it feels like a big one. Shinnecock feels like a big one. I can't believe I've got a chance to go, to be honest. And so, yeah, let's go get stuck in. So in the grounds, pre-play, coming on the 12th hole. It's so windy already. I've got this like nervous energy, like, yes, I'm here at 6:05 in the morning, but it's my only day here. And so I've just got this like sense of like needing to do everything, needing to see everywhere. What time's the merch tent open? Like, these are all questions I've got, but yeah, play hasn't started. I mean, look at the state of this. Beautiful sunlight in the morning. Must be first 150 people on site. God, it looks so pure. It looks so pure. And that right there is one very, very famous clubhouse. So a quick pan round from what feels like kind of top of the hill. Sun rising. I assume that's the 18th green, 9 behind. Shinnecock Clubhouse in the sun. And then what is quite, to be honest, an understated first tee. Obviously a little starter set up over there, but you know, best part of 15 seats on the first tee, so it's no big grandstand like you normally see at the Open. But I don't know if you can see from this video, but the turf quality on that tee box is actually something like I've never seen before. Walking down to the practice grounds now, you'd imagine this is much busier than it was due to be at this time in the morning. The guys finishing off yesterday, and obviously the early starters in the second round as well. So I found myself a nice little spot on the corner here. Range ahead, wind into off the right, which, yeah, not the worst. And round to the putting green. First tee is just behind there, that stand. Victor Hovland with some atrocious looking trousers on today. What on earth are they?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 of the 126th US Open Championship, conducted by the United States Golf Association and hosted by Shinnecock Hills Golf Club. This is the 6:50 a.m. tee time. Please welcome, from Chino Hills, California, William Mao.
And there we have it, first group are off. Driver 3-wood 2-iron, and I mean, pound for pound, that short Safa absolutely bombed it. That 2-iron went miles. He is 6 over compared to even and -2 though. But here we go, golf is live. Bit of reorientation. So this is the fairway from 9. Plays super uphill into the green there. See people starting to filter in around the clubhouse. And then 18 is over there. Just missed it. Bryson hacking out the hay. Bit of a group this. DeChambeau, Hovland, and that good shot was Sheffield Steel himself, Matty Fitz. You can see these boys coming up this hill now. I mean, it's a proper pitch up to the 9th green. Little well played Matt as he walked up to the green. Absolutely nothing back. So this is my first time watching pro golf in a good couple of years, and So Bryson's putting now for a bogey, likely to make a double. Last hole of the day. And God, the process is so slow. But he's like been looking at this, but just not with any kind of pace, it feels like. I mean, he's been at this probably for a minute and a half, and we're just about getting the ball down. You know, you're going to two-putt it, just get on with it, lad. Yo. I mean, I suppose all you got to say is fair play. Okay, we're making a very important walk now. 7 o'clock, merch tent's just opened. Gonna hit it early. Hopefully, this is my concern, is I don't think Lee Wabransky, the artist, is gonna be there on the dot for 7, and I need to see him. So it might be a hats polo jumper session now, and then back for the art later today, but this might be as big as the golf. I have to say, obviously it's been made easier by the fact I'm jet lagged, but hitting the grounds, like one of the first break through the gate, really cool experience. Like, it's been a really cool first hour, just not that many people here, all good players about, and there it is, eyes on for the first time. Let's go. All right, here we go, baby. Exciting moment. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Whoa, look at the state of this place. Oh my God, it is absolutely enormous. And just like the Open Championship needs to have a word of themselves. I mean, check out that. Oh my God. It is so big and so plush. Good Lord Almighty. Let's go. So first pick in the bank, classic white rope. I think it just has to be done. Can't have enough good white hats. Famous man himself, Lee Wabransky, after 9 long years, baby. Second purchase down, poster signed. I was going to do the whole thing on video with him, but to be honest, I haven't seen him in 9 years, and so I thought I'd just catch up with him like a normal person. But good to see him. Best golf artist in the game, unquestionably, I'd say. And we always talk about it, like, if golf clubs have got crap logos, just pay Lee what he needs to be paid, and get it redone. And so yeah, we talked about some Irish golf courses, Cairn, Enniscrone, get Lee on it. So I've got it in my head that I want like a short sleeve Peter Millar rain showerproof jacket thing. Are they going to have one of those here? I don't know, but a little navy one with the red Shinnecock logo, I thought would be quite nice. I'll tell you what, I'm into that green. I'm into that green. That could be a goer. I don't need any more polos, but I like that green. I want that in short sleeve, that's what I really want. So a bit of a question generally is like, what are you allowed to buy from major tournaments? Now, I would say, obviously, clothing, if you've been to the major tournament, not a problem. But like, would I go to golf balls? Will I go to golf balls? I don't know. Is there a line? There might not be a line, to be fair. But head cover, like, I'm not really sure I'd have a head cover on my bag for my thing, but I mean, here they are. I mean, ultimately, let's be naughty and just open one up. Let's have a quick look. I mean, it's a crap ball, but yeah, quite cool to be fair. Is it allowed? Not sure. Cool box though. Very cool box. So I think the rainproof Mac Dream has got to die. I could get this like little number, but it's about 55 quid or whatever. So I'm not sure about that, but I think we might be in the polos, which I'm not mad about. Green or orange. Let's see what we do. Worryingly, not a lot of sizes out on the rack come Friday morning. So yeah, set our eyes on an orange piece, and the one I really want. Checking in the back if they got my size, but not looking good. So I'm trying very hard not to buy blue at the moment. So this has got some blue in it, but little orange piece polo looks like the play. Hat, polo, poster. Feels like I'm getting away lightly. So one more lap before we're done, just to double check that nothing. Okay, is that a go? I don't know. That might be across my line, but yeah, maybe 2 hats, who knows. That's it, walking to the checkout. Orange polo, white hat, signed poster. I think I'm 50% disappointed in myself and 50% really happy with myself. Not saying there won't be another swing by at some point later today. A little belt maybe would be quite cool, but yeah, I think that's it. All right, US Open hat on. Now it's a US Open video. Damage done. Spent about an hour in there, to be honest, and I was just like, probably need to get out and watch some golf. So, merch tent done, 3 items down, just before 8 o'clock. Bit of breakfast, I think, and then yeah, probably gonna go walk the 18 holes, see what this golf course is saying. All right, walk into this concession stand. First look at pricing for food, because if you know me, when I'm on the move, I eat a lot. So, what are we looking at? So there you go, here's the pricing. You got to think, sorted New York bagel, $7. I think that'll get us going. Whoa, whoa, $13 for a Coors Light. That is a disgrace. Okay, American Express card deployed. Free fan radio. Free collapsible water bottle. And now for the main event, the $9 sausage egg breakfast sandwich. Not bad, to be fair. Breakfast sandwich was unbelievable. The Americans do breakfast things, savoury breakfast things, so well. But anyway, I feel like that's enough of me talking. Let's go watch some golf. So what's pretty crazy is just like how easy it is to get a good spot on the first tee. So obviously I was just right behind, first row for the first tee shot today, which I suppose I can understand. But this is a pretty marquee group. Lowry, Joaquin Neiman, Smalley, and yeah, just walked straight up to the tee, watched them tee off. There they are there, walking alongside them. Feel like it's going to be quite a good group to just follow around for a bit and try and see what this front nine's got to say. Just off the side of the fairway on one, the grass and turf quality here is unbelievable. So after they finish one, which is, to be honest, a soft start as it goes, they get to this absolute joke. Par 3, 252 yards and uphill. That is no joke. And we've just stumbled on the group ahead, which looks like Dustin, the leader, Wyndham Clark, and Gary Woodland. Bit more peel on this one. Big false front, that's a great shot. Right, heart of the green. Can't really feel the wind down here at the moment, but must be a bit out the left, just the way they all started. But yeah, great shot by Wyndham Clark. So look back at the 7th green there, which is pitched so hard right to left with the wind off the right. So that is playing tough today. Guys just walking up over there. Then this is a look back down 8 towards kind of quite a lot of tent stuff. And then be interested, does anyone know what on earth this building is? Without a doubt picked up the marquee group here, the Bryson, Hovland and Fitzpatrick group. As you can see, actually a crowd for the first time today. Bryson comes up a little bit short out of that bunker. Now just chipping up the fourth. Can we watch Bryson save himself again? Ooh, hates it. I'll tell you what's quite interesting. You can see National Links of America just over the fence on the far end of the property here. Now, I don't know if it's just because it's the US Open and Shinnecock's got the rough grown up and the bunkers have got their eyebrows on them, and so just like the course looks so well defined, and obviously the conditioning is like just unbelievable. But from a distance, National doesn't look as defined. Now, I wonder if that is literally just because the rough is up at Shinnecock, and on any given normal week, they kind of are comparable. But yeah, just thought it was interesting. So you've basically got Southampton Golf Club, Shinnecock, Sabonac and National that are just one big sweeping property. I tell you, if like Cabot managed to buy it all up, it'd be a hell of a resort, that is for sure. But yeah, obviously that's not going to happen. And there you have it, the famous Shinnecock Hills clubhouse. 9th green in front, 18th over there. Place starting to fill up a little bit. Just saw the Woodland group and they're busy. I assume Wyndham Clark's still in the lead. But wind's not blowing as much as I thought. At kind of 6 o'clock this morning, I was just like, oh. But actually, the guys out there at the moment, they've got pretty damn good conditions. So yeah, I'd have thought the scoring is pretty low. So the 9th might be the best hole I've seen so far. So you've got clubhouse up there, and you can really see the elevation change. These guys are hitting right from a fairway, must be playing 15, 20 uphill. Yeah, 9th is an all-time golf hole. So I've been told that 9 through 13, I think, is supposed to be like an unbelievable stretch. The 9th, up there, the best golf holes I've ever seen. This is the 10th tee behind me, and you can see it kind of just disappears over a hill here. So yeah, interested to see what comes over the hill, but I think 11, 13 supposed to be bangers. I don't know, but this is the stretch, and if 9 was the start, that's about as good a start as they could have had. So yeah, not sure what groups we're going to see through this stretch, but I'm looking forward to seeing the golf course. When you get new stuff, break-in period is always such a bizarre and like funny thing. Like, we all know this white hat is one day not going to be white, and I'm not going to be that bothered because it won't be new anymore. But right now, it's quite dusty. Like, my ankles, my legs are quite dusty from walking around. And I'm thinking to myself, do I swap back? Because the other white hat has already been put to the sword. Do I want to put this white hat to the sword on purchase day? But you know, it's the things that go on in a golfer's head. Okay, 10th hole, Shinnecock Hills. Look back to the tee box in the clubhouse, and then you crest over the hill, and there it is, confirmed. Unbelievable golf hole. I think 9 probably still better, but 9, 10 are huge. Thought we'd try a bit of a 11 grandstand action. It's supposed to be a good par 3, so haven't been up one yet. So 10th green just over there, tee box over there. So let's see if we can get a good vantage point of 11. So a decent spot here. Tee box of 11, round to the 11th green, and then 12th tee right here, which you can see going off down that way. So this is the best grandstand spot I've found by a mile thus far. Sat watching 11th hole. If you get up on the side here, you can also see 10th green, but yeah, view of 11, tee shot on 12. It's this turn stretch is yeah, it's something quite special.
Stay. Oh, stay. Sit down.
That's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
Stay.
Great ball. Beautiful.
Quick view up 12 because we've seen the tee shots go off. Really, really nice golf hole. Onto the green here. Shipley's hit it in close, see if he can roll in the bird. Alright, Shipley for the birdie on 12. Yo. Easy par. So I've just come off 12th green and it's a really nice spot up here. You can just see a lot of the course behind you. So off they go down 13, final hole of this really, really elite stretch of golf. Bit of a shorter par 4, 371 yards. So just walking down 13 now, so we've kind of set eyes on the big stretch, 9 through 13. What order do I rank them? I think 9 in front of the clubhouse is unbelievable. Playing from the low fairway up until the elevated green, really quite special. Then I think probably after that, 11, short par 3, just seems to be causing people all sorts of problems, like postage stamp, like it doesn't have to be long to be great. Then, where would I go then? Probably 12. 12 was really nice, very cool bunkering, and then 10, 13. That's the order I'm going to go. So 9, 11, 12, 10, 13 is my final answer, but just, I mean, this is the best golf course I've ever seen in my life. Like, and it's not even close. Not even close. The conditioning, the routing, the bunkering, the questions it's asking, the green complexes, like, I'm like completely and utterly blown away with what I've seen so far. Yeah, I've still got a couple more holes to go. Gonna ask a potentially stupid question here. When there is a great golf course, which Shinnecock undoubtedly is, when people build new golf courses and they've got similar land, why don't they just copy it and change it like 15%, you know, a couple of different bunker shapes here and there, but do you get sued for copyright on golf courses? Because I can think of a number of courses I've played that are like, you know, in the realm of similar kind of conditions like grass, soil, etc. Just copy it, or try and copy it. Like, what are we doing? Shot at 17, which is a good looking par 3. Yeah, nice shot. So we finished 9 through 13. I actually thought 14 was a really good hole as well. 15, 16, probably just like take a step off the world class hole level. And then 17, really nice little par 3. And then up to 18, which I'm expecting to be a banger, to be honest. So I'm just kind of moving down towards 17th green now, and then we'll just hop across the 18th fairway and walk it in for the first lap. Just in case there was any doubt, the 18th hole is obviously absolutely awesome. And that right there is a Rory McIlroy crowd. So we are kind of on the side. What hole are we on? We're on the side of the 4th hole, which doesn't look too bad at the moment. We've got the McIlroy Fleetwood group in the fairway, but look at the crowd that's coming. The sea following the marquee group. Alright, that was enough Rory crowd action for the day. Probably as good a spot we're going to get. But one of the great things that we know happened prior to the event is a certain Nathan Kimsey managed to qualify in Welton Heath. So look who I found. Friend of the pod, Sammy Truman, inside the ropes. Well, we're outside the ropes, but you were inside the ropes earlier. Been here all week. Just give us what the sights and sounds from Shinnecock been like.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty spectacular spot. Probably some of the best, I don't know, golfing land in the world, right? I mean, it's it feels like we could be at home, which is saying something. Golf course is spectacular. They've taken it back to what the original layout was. So the fairways are a little wider.
Oh, Kimsey
bird.
with it. I think first bird of the day.
So from 2018, they pinched it right in. Scoring was then bad. They've then made it, or brought it back to what it was in terms of widths and stuff like that. And it's fantastic. And it's like, if you drive it on the fairway, it's a second shot golf course. It's amazing. The greens are hard, but they've been sensible with it. And you know what, like the USGA just run an amazing event. It's pretty special, and the area around it, as I was saying to you earlier, the immediate areas, Southampton and all the sort of the little sort of, I don't know, suburbs, I guess you'd call it over here. They're just so cool. Lovely little area.
You were saying just like from player services to the cars that you've been given, and just the condition of the golf course. I mean, it is first class. I mean, I've been to an Open at St Andrews, and this feels as special, if not more.
Yeah, I mean, they just do. They're not chucking loads of stands out there. There's lots of small stands that you can see a lot of the golf course. There's lots of places to watch the golf from. So they do it sensibly, but they do also, like you say, the services are just amazing. I can't say as much for the roads into the golf course because it's biblical, but it's an amazing spot, and it's a shame that you don't get to come back here that often because it would be amazing.
100%. So we're on 8 now. Just seen Kimsey, I think, make first birdie of the day.
First birdie of the tournament.
First birdie of the tournament. Okay, well, there you go. I think we're 1 off the cut line, and we're just going into the really special stretch of 9 to kind of 14 now. Troom's going to nip into player services and get us some food for the halfway hut as well, which is always a nice touch. Look at the lanyard. I mean, that
big one. As if it wasn't big enough.
Yeah. It looks like it's important. So good stretch coming up. Come on, Kimsey boy.
Turn.
Oh, baby. 3 and 4. To the cut line, I think. All right, back home now after a big 12-hour stint down at Shinnecock. I just had one of the best showers of my life. It was hot and it was sticky out there, but also a lot of dust getting kicked up by the spectators, so it felt like I had about an inch of grime on me. Just wanted to take a moment and reflect on the day. USGA talk about Shinnecock as one of the cathedrals of golf, and you know what? Now I've been there, I get it. The place was unbelievable. It had a magical feeling to it. It had a big match feel out there today. And everything from the iconic clubhouse to the conditioning of the golf course. It was I've never seen fairways like it. The definition between fairway, first cut, rough, the tee boxes, it was sensational. There's no other word to use. So many striking holes, but that stretch 9 to 14 was just unbelievable. And then I think I was having a back and forth with Josh, and he was saying, it's not making that big an impact on the TV. But much like with Augusta, they say you need to go to understand the elevation changes, etc. Now, I don't think it's as dramatic as Shinnecock, but let me tell you, the land rolls so beautifully there. I know on the broadcast they talked about the 9th playing 38 feet up a lot, but then you also had 12th tee box, 15th tee box, which were playing massively downhill. When you crested over the on the fairway hill on 10, like that again, just sweeping down. So there was a lot of amazing stuff out there. Now, I know I didn't film a huge amount in the afternoon, but we followed Kimsey all the way around to the 18th. Unfortunately, he didn't make the cut. But huge takeaway from that was, we all know live golf isn't the best spectator experience in terms of actually watching the golf. But my advice to anyone going forward would be find a player, not in necessarily a marquee group, which means you'll be able to follow them around the whole way without it being too much of a challenge, who's on the cut line, near the cut line, whatever it might be, and see if they can get it done. Like, I was out there this afternoon, and there was a narrative to what I was watching. I was watching Nathan Kimsey try and make the cut at the US Open, and he looked like he was going to do it for 12 holes. And so, like that, there was great excitement in that. And I have to say, it was just, without a doubt, the best 4 hours I've ever had watching live golf. And so that was a surprise, not something I expected, but a massive takeaway. But yeah, look, I feel very lucky to have gone. 126th Open, Shinnecock Hills, one of the iconic venues, and it really didn't disappoint. I'm going to wear my polo, my hat, etc. very proudly for many years, and yeah, it makes me think I've got to get to more US Opens. Like it felt really special. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. As ever, we are Full Program Golf on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. Please do like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.